NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Here comes Malik Washington. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stride. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. 70 left.
1st down, play action. That's caught. Devon Achane. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Water makes the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chain! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Trying to run it in, Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, Carter. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. 40! He's at the 30!
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
He's going to throw this one. A quick slant, caught by Washington. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll throw it here on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Track him, 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. This is brought in at the 15. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
One right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They go play action on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Get up.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. Takes it into the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts a chance to run it here. Get some space around midfield. The 30. The 10. Push for the end zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching the
Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. We've got 14-13 on the board. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll be set up with third and only one. They'll work against the blitz. Complete beyond the marker. Has room down the left sideline. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead to 7. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Valus Jones now on the return. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
2nd and 10, back to throw. He finds Brown, right side. Continuing to move past the 45. And they haul him to the ground there. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It's a screen play to Genty. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing from the gun. Brought in by his back here is Genty. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
They'll throw it. He's got Brown on the slant. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Here we go.
On third down. Genty. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete right side to Washington. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Valus Jones now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Hurts tucks it, starts running. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he ends a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You could really tell the defense bit hard on that read option. Everybody went the back's way. Once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. 60. Genty from the gun. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This is Genty on 2nd. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. First down, play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Double coverage a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Pass play now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We'll air it out on third. Finds him on the slant. They'll have the first down and even more. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
They give up the gut. It's Genty. And he takes it down to the 33. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
There's no question, Kate, that big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Good. No touch. Anyway.
It's a sneak, Hurts. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to Genty. Oh, he spins right by him. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking in the air here. Finds his back. Achane. And he's tackled for no gain.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
He has it at the 33. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll toss it. Genty. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
So often we hear this, and it's true. Defense is about reaction. And on toss play, well, it's all about that quick reaction time. You got to ID that play quickly and break downhill, and it's a loss of yards. Or in this case, it's a no-gainer.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get in the end zone, Take off.
Achane to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
68, go.
He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Go.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Oh, the football's loose! And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And what an effort after everything seemingly went off the rails, Brock. He never gave up on the play, and he turns it into an excellent result.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Back now, pressure coming. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Here's a throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Hut, hut.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch a college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
19 Lion.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So they go for it on fourth, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
And 38 all.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Dre, check. King, Phil King.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And we put everything he's got behind it. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Straight ahead with Genty. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Throwing now. Short pass brought in. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they'll only slide 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have taken the lead late. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now it's Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. entering the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough to throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. The give here to Genty. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So now big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for 2.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Leo Chanel makes the play. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.